I'll be reacting to Fantasia Sango episode 12. I will be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction from the 1 minute and 38-second mark in 1, 0, go. Hell yeah. I do hope this series can stick the landing. Because so far it's had some decent episodes over the last few weeks, but it really needs to comes out guns blazing with an ending so that the series doesn't end in a humiliating fashion. Talk about starting the episode in a dark way though, with Xiaoling dying though. The thing is, he's gonna have to accept it though. But the thing is, though, he tried his best. It's just some things he can't prevent. I love Ding Yan's character development here because you can even see how much pain he feels too. And Zhao Ling's life being ended. Woo boy. I wonder if it's going to take the form of Zhao Ling, but potentially how she would look like if she were an adult. Oh. Okay, the character design for this creature looks pretty damn cool, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how Zhao Ling is supposed to look that she were to become with an adult. Oh. At least that explains the form that it's got. Oh boy. I do wonder how they're gonna take her on though. She like looks in a whole different league in comparison to like everything else the characters ever fought throughout the series. Just from the looks of things, anyway. And a bit though, I do dig the sound effects though. Sound pretty nice actually. And it is nice getting to see people terrorized by the Wingling Yins. I mean, narratively, because it ups the stakes. Because we're seeing already how all that's affecting the common folk. That's why I think it's a nice touch there. I do hope we get to see some of the side characters actually at least take on some of the fodder at the very least to make the episodic episodes of the series actually have a little bit more value. It'd be cool if Dongqing actually helped him out. Because it'd give her a little bit more of a redemption arc, but then again, I mean, she already did quite a bit guiding them in the direction in the previous episode. The thing is, they gotta fight because if they don't, everyone else's lives are going to be terrorized. And I love how there shows you why it hurts him so much that Shaoling died. But Shaoling is not going to blame them for her dying, though. If she's going to blame anyone, it's going to be the Wang King. Yo, and I love the way he says that with like a sense of gravity in his voice too. Hell yeah. When last they showed regular folk on, it was like the opposite of rejoicing. It was like screams of fear, if you ask me. Ooh boy. I just hope we actually see some action choreography and not just animation being reused from the previous episodes. Even though the animation isn't impressive, at least it looks on the level of episode 1. And some cuts still look decent. Not so on the level of the animation quality I saw in like The Tribe 9 or Princess Connect Redime Season 2 season finales, but hey, it's serviceable like episode 1 was. Okay, they're going to need a miracle to take this chick on because. And I had a feeling this was going to happen because they were struggling taking on Wang Lang Yin's that Rika a few episodes ago. Now they're taking on the king of beef up by the heart of Xiaoling too. So the odds of them winning would be way lower than they normally would be. And he's got to get back up because the Xiaoling was there. She want to see him get back up. But what he doesn't have is Xiaoling's soul, though. What makes Xiaoling Xiaoling? God, even like the facial expression animations look really damn nice too. Hey, she has nothing to apologize for. Ooh. Okay, she having her thoughts. Could she come back to life? I mean, hey, I don't think she'd be having thoughts if there wasn't a chance of her coming back to life. I don't mean, that's actually a cute little drawing there. I mean, hey, maybe we could try utilizing the linking chain. Maybe he can give off some of his life force towards Jaleo. Yeah, that's one thing. Linking chain. Maybe he can also give. Okay. I'm assuming he's gonna try to take the heart away. If he is, that is fucking smart. And you know what? This is actually not an apple. This actually was foreshadowed too. Considering if that was able to put in some Miyamaspa inside of her boy's body, it makes sense that he'd potentially be able to take the heart out. At this rate, though, they gotta be reckless. I mean, this is the Wing King we're talking about. Playful actions are not gonna get shit done. It's not. He's got a point. And Zhao Ling's been suffering not just for years, probably decades too. He doesn't give a fuck. Whoa. I do like the whirlwind effect, though. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now, this is how you actually put a protagonist pitted against their back in the last episode. And saying that, they could have made the full animation for both of them look a little bit better there. I felt like literally they were being blown back while being underwater. Could have just been a little bit better rendered there. But still, though, this is still the best looking episode of the series, which isn't saying much. But it's at least competent now. Oh, there's a real light. But wait, how's that even possible if Zhao Ling's heart was ripped out, though? That's what I'm wondering. I hope they explain this, because if not, this is going to actually feel like an ass pull. It does make sense that Zhao Ling would be able to utilize it, but how is she utilizing it, though? She seems like she would stab, though. Okay, at least it actually is giving us, like, a reason as to how Zhao Ling is coming back. But now the biggest question is, how is she able to absorb all these miasma? How is she going to be able to absorb all that and not have any ramifications against her own body? I love how they're being supportive towards her girl here. Don't get me wrong, their bond with Zhao Ling is legitimate. I just feel like it feels a little bit of an ass pull that she's able to just take all the miasma away from all the other three without having any consequences towards her body. Oh my god, this is kind of cute here. Deus Ex Machina, though, but cute. Because these two, honestly, even though they're not blood related, they feel like siblings. But again, this feels like an asshole. Like, how was Zhao Ling able to actually unleash that? I mean, come on now. Because wasn't it mentioned a few episodes ago that if you absorb too much miasma, your body is going to be all fucked up? Honestly, yeah, it kind of feels a little bit like an asshole. It is inconceivable. It's like the writers forgot about their own script. Don't get me wrong. I mean, this leads to, this is going to be some cool action. But I'd be lying if I was like, yeah, the episode had no ass pulls. It's like, holy shit. The people in charge of the series actually proofread their scripts before, I don't know, sending it in for animation. Why would they stand still? Like, if they do, that's just a lot of suffering for them. I'm just saying. I haven't thought that attack does look kind of beastly. Whoa! I'm surprised they were able to get back up from that. I mean, Xiaoling, I'm not surprised about her considering that she hasn't taken as much punishment, but the others, I'm actually kind of shocked. You know something I'm noticing? The final antagonist is stupid. Why the hell is the king not trying to kill them when he's had so many chances? It's like, here's the thing about this last episode. They're animating it well, but the writing's absolute shit because how many times has the Wangling King had chances to finish him off? Could have finished him off when she was utilizing the linking chain to heal everyone else. Could have finished him off when he sent them all to the ground. But he just keeps on letting Ying Ji, Zhao Ling, Wen Chao, and Ying Dan just keeps on letting them all get the fuck back up. Just bad writing straight up. But we know she would do it to help out the others, though. Damn, this series is angling for a ballsy ending. Oh, that's so damn sweet and endearing. The thing is, though, their life is on the line regardless of that. I swear, Yingji is like the ultimate bro. Even though the writing of the series pisses me off, Yingji and Zhaoling are the only characters I could say have been consistently well written from start to finish. Aww. Kind of makes you wonder if they're really. If I were them, I'd be like, hey, I can't guarantee I'm coming back to life. I'm going to be able to come out of this alive, but I'll try my best to make it work. That's what I would say. You know? They only held so long because the Wangling King has been a fucking dumbass that can't finish off any of the opposition. I'm just saying. Kind of the music goes down a little bit inspirational though. Oh boy, I hope he doesn't have a death flap. That sounds like a death flap right there. Oh no. Stop raising your death flaps. Come on now. But you know what? If they go down this way, that'd probably be the best way of going down. Damn, that was quick. Well, hey, I mean, at least it got bitched the fuck out. Kind of a little anticlimactic that essentially that's all it took. But at least it visually looked nice, though. And I do like the scorching sound effect from it. Shit, sounds beautiful and damn gratifying too, especially with all the suffering our prototypes have been going throughout the whole series. I wouldn't be surprised if they died. I mean, considering how much energy they used up. Okay, at the very least, it's open ended. Now I just hope we get to see both Zhao Ling and Yang Ji in the flesh, though. I like how she sounds. I like how she sounds like a freaking wife there. Yeah, if it keeps on putting that many herbs, it's going to go out of business. Oh, that's so cute. I don't think they want that work anymore. What? So this series is still fucking sequel baiting. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Are you fucking serious? I mean, their stance is understandable, but it's like they could have literally had a well-timed ending. But nah, this is like, fuck you. We're going to sequel bait. Fucking bullshit. I mean, hey, at least we get... Okay, I mean, that's sweet. Wait, what? We're not even going to get to see Yang Ji and Zhao Ling have a conversation? A happy reunion? We're not... I mean, it's cool that we're going to see them about to have a reunion. But we're not going to see that emotional reunion? What the fuck? Damn. You know, still at me for thinking that this series is going to at least have a well-done ending. Because it didn't have one. Let's just be real. This ending sucked. First, I'll talk about the positives. Animation was decent. It was up to 7th of episode. So I'll start with positive. The art was good. The music was nice. And the voice acting was fantastic. All right. Those are the positives out of the way. Let me start out with the negative. Everything fucking else. The final confrontation was fucking stupid. I mean, come on. The final antagonist had so many fucking opportunities to finish off the main protagonist. And he's like, no, just keeps on fucking talking instead of finishing off the main heroes. It was fucking stupid. The final battle was stupid. All it took was just a mini power-up, and bam, they destroy the final antagonist through alchemical power. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that really the best this series has? Then it has the audacity to end right when we're about to get a beautiful reunion between Moon Chao, Ying Dan, Ying Ji, and Zhao Ling. It just fucking ends. That is just bullshit writing right there. And speaking of which, it's fucking bullshit how we just had Zhao Ling win the fight with the bullshit power-up. It's like, so she was able to take out on all the miasma without any consequences towards her body, even though it was established that taking in that much. Oh, wow. Wow. And you know something else about this episode, too? An issue that I had with the episode was just the fact that, just think about it. This series really effed itself, if you think about it, with its final bat, because they built up this final bat to be such hot shit, but the final bat ended up being the biggest load of shit. In this instance, because let's just be real, this final villain only had build up in the previous episode. So then when it came down to this episode, it's like, okay, why should I fucking care then with the way I got the bitch the fuck out? That's one of my disappointments with this last episode, because it's just like, what the hell? This is the final confrontation that the series wants us to have to remember the series by? That's my biggest disappointment on the whole thing. So that's why I didn't like the final battle. And the lack of consequences on Zhao Ling, too, because considering that she was taking on all the miasma, it's like, how is her body not having any negative ramifications towards this? So that's why the writing was absolute shit. And then this series has the audacity to fucking sequel bait. It's just a lot of horse shit. So that's why when it came to the writing of this episode, I didn't like it. And if you ask me on my opinion on the character writing, don't get me wrong, I like the bond that they had and all, but it doesn't make up for the atrocious writing. And if I had to rate the series overall on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm going to call it how it is. This series deserves straight up a 4.5 out of 10. It is below average because, let's just call it how it is. Most of the episodes include our heroes just going around helping out someone that's in trouble. They repeat the process, utilizing shit tier animation. And it was like that for multiple weeks until we finally have the main antagonist doing things a little bit too late, though. And it only really started to change things up when we found out more about the backstories of the characters. But it's like, none of that shit's going to make up for the fact that the final confrontation was terrible, though. This built-up confrontation against the final antagonist to end like this was just a letdown. And then finding out that the Wang Yelin King is just still around, even after all this shit's like, oh, so they think they're going to get a season 2? So this series couldn't even have a satisfactory ending at all. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like there weren't any positives. I did like how there were consequences, like some characters suffering permanent wounds. I did love how Zhao Ling and Yang Ji want to do things together and travel around. I thought that was sweet. So don't get me wrong. It's not like there weren't any positives. But the downsides heavily outweigh the upsides. And aside from that, yeah, that's why the series wasn't good. The writing was pretty much bad for the most part. And even though, yes, the voice acting was great overall, it doesn't make up for the bad writing and the atrocious visuals. And a damn shame because this series could have trended towards the right direction if it would have just fucking landed its ending right. But unfortunately, it didn't. And even the action scenes in the last episode weren't that good. There was just too much fucking dialogue going on and not enough action. It's like, holy fuck. The directors in charge of the series don't even know how to handle shit, like, at all. And that's my biggest disappointment with this whole series overall. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the last episode of the series and the series in general. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Because hell to the fuck yeah, I am definitely gonna be reacting to the next episode whenever it does come out. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all very much for watching my video, and I hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, y'all. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, because I'll be reacting to the non-sequel and non-spin-off anime of next season. At least I'm gonna try to do all of them like I did this season. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, y'all. Bye bye.